best defender.
What number was he?
It was 5. I'll show you a photo of him.
Oh, little nuggety type guy?
No, he's
Solid, sorry?
No, he's I'll show you, mate. Yeah.
Oh, the kid with the ponytail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's him. So he's now in hospital, fucking waiting to have fucking surgery. 8 o'clock this morning. So I called in on the way home. Yeah. Concord Hospital was on the way home, so. They're the refs. Crossway, Levis, and Stephen Chapman. Thanks fucking Christ. I'm on that game with Sammy.
Oh, they did. Oh, they did listen.
Yeah, they listened to me.
Morning, Ryan.
How are you?
Tim Whelan was on standby in case you didn't come first.
Oh, it's definitely coming. After we won. If we lost, maybe not.
It would have been
You
inebriated.
have to announce the referees.
I'm just going to say congratulations to our 3 fucking referees. Fucking 1, fucking 2, fucking 3.
Congratulations to the 3 towns in pink.
Yeah. He's checking it, yeah.
Who's going to win here?
I want to welcome everyone to the Breakers Stadium here on a beautiful sunny Sunday morning. And welcome my co-commentator and work colleague and great friend Curtis Sardi. Welcome, Curto.
Morning, Scotty.
Mate, you look a little bit more relieved today, mate, after your semi-final win over the minor premiers yesterday, the Central Coast Crusaders.
Yeah, bit of a stretchy game.
Yeah.
But yeah, good to get a win.
Yeah, good, mate. Good. So we're live here, so welcome to all our live listeners out there, wherever you may be watching, for this Division 2 Youth League Men's Grand Final between the Hornsby Ku-ring-gai Spiders Green and our friends from the north, the Coffs Harbour Suns, who it's their first year in Division 2 Youth League and have made the Grand Final, vying for a spot to head up into Division 1 in 2020. So the Hornsby Ku-ring-gai Spiders Green finished the season in second position in Pool B with a 15-3 record, and the Coffs Harbour Suns finished third, also in Pool B, with a 14-4 record. And Kurto, I think you were saying to me earlier that both these teams have a split. They've beaten each other once.
Yeah, both those games, Coffs Harbour won by 10, and then Hornsby got them back by 6 down at Hornsby.
So I think today's matchup's going to be an absolutely cracker here this morning at the Breakers Indoor Sports Stadium. We want to congratulate our 3 Grand Final referees for today's Grand Final in Alex Brockway, Michael Beavers and Stephen Chapman. We wish our boys in pink the best of luck also for this game today. So we're about just under a minute before the action tips off here at the Breakers Stadium, so grab yourself a cup of coffee or some brekkie, whatever it might be, wherever you may be watching, and enjoy the continuous call team of Curtis Sardi and Scotty Bowser. Hashtag Scotty on the road. Hashtag Kurto on the road too.
We should take Sam and Sean will be unhappy, mate. Commentators, the people's commentators.
Well, I had a look at that tweet yesterday, Kurto, and the only person that tweeted the people's commentators was actually Sam. He tweeted himself.
Oh, shout out to our fellow colleague Sam Gruggan.
Yeah, actually, I'm doing the Division 1 men's game with him today, mate, so I'm
be
sure
great.
he'll have some cliches about you actually coaching there, mate, too, right? Yeah.
If you just watch a replay of the Central Coast game, you'll get plenty of cliches.
Absolutely cracker of a game yesterday there too, mate. So congratulations to you and your dad.
Yeah, it was good.
Well deserved, mate. Well deserved.
Thanks, mate.
Go the Panthers.
Fingers crossed. We'll see how we go.
I'm going with the Cat family, mate. Yeah, going with the Cat family.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good call.
Some last minute instructions from Debbie Kears.
Yep.
So the Coffs Harbour Suns will be bearing the white uniform, while the Hornsby Ku-ring-gai Spiders are in that black uniform with the green pinstripes.
Coffs Harbour starting Nick Markham, Cody Woods, Levi Jones, Sam Russo, and Luke Scott.
And action is underway, and the Suns have come up with it. There's a big crowd here, have already accumulated here beside the commentators' box. Both teams are well supported. A lot of people have made that trip down the freeway from Coffs Harbour, so welcome to all those people as well.
The benches are packed, mate. Manager standing. Standing room only for the benches.
Standing room only, look at that. Coffs Harbour have a cast, more staff than the Boomers. Absolutely fantastic that they got a win last night after their first loss the other night, but bounced back last night.
Yeah, no Paddy and no Bogut.
To Viva. Well, is that the key?
Maybe.
Little stick back there by number 13 from the Coffs Harbour Suns, Sam Russo, to tie the game up at 2-2. A little bit of flow action.
Big 3. Made by Thomas Gillis.
5-2 Spiders way.
Both teams going a lot of pick and roll action early.
Hornsby on the break. They'll just slow it down, see if they can get their offense set. A little stick back three.
Sam not being able to control the ball there, just loses it out of bounds. Hornsby ball.
Looking for some little bit of crackdown action.
Nice slip on the pick there.
Raymond Tachi will be at the free throw line to shoot 2 shots.
So you get a grand final jitters there at the line.
There's been a bit of that yesterday. I think Central Coast have changed their rings and they've tightened them up, mate.
Not much flexi. Not much giving them.
Yeah, you don't get any of that extra bounce, right?
Pressure defense here by Hornsby, getting in the lanes a little bit.
A little bit of jump switch.
Short on the shot there by Levi Jones.
And Paulie Karmas comes up with the rebound. So, setting it up here, going a bit of on-ball action. Hornsby shifting the ball quite easily.
Good flare off the pick.
Raymond no good. Traditionally, the first quarters are always a bit of an arm wrestle while the teams settle in, get rid of their jittery nerves, and
yeah, I watched Coffs Harbour play earlier in the year, and they just haven't been able to have their full crew together the whole season. They got 3 under-18s players on the floor, on the bench at the moment, and they've had a couple of serious injuries. So I think they're just still trying to get used to playing each other, even though we're at the back end of the season.
Yeah.
And,
look, Hornsby played last year in the semi-finals in Division 2. We actually, my team played against them, so they're season finalists. So they've been here before.
Probably wanting to crack back into Division 1 again after being out for a couple of years.
Yeah, well, they had 2 teams this year again, and had 2 teams last year. Missed out on making it through the semi-finals.
A step through there by Levi. Foul on Joseph Hoover. Levi going to the line to shoot 2.
So it's interesting when you get to this stage of the year and it's grand finals. I mean, last year, if you look at the results, St George Saints finished first in their pool, and Camden Valley finished second in their pool, and both teams got knocked out yesterday. And no different to the Division 1 Youth League men as well, with the Central Coast Crusaders being the minor premiers, and technically got beaten by the 5th spot Penrith Panthers. Fourth spot, yeah.
Man, I think the same happened in the Hills game. I think Hills finished second, is that right, Scotty?
Correct. And then they got beaten by the Comets, who were third.
Yeah.
So technically today we have 3v4.
Yeah, in the final, yeah, you're right.
So anyone's game in grand finals.
Yeah.
You just got it doesn't matter what you've done during the season. Right now it's just about winning that semi-final and getting yourself to the big dance.
Coffs struggling to find a uncontested, big shot by Cody Woods.
He's been big for him this season.
Yeah, he has.
I've noticed his stats have been quite...
Him and the little fella, the guy carrying the ball now, Nick Markham, been solid for him throughout the year.
Coffs Harbour born boys.
Yep. The Woods family heavily involved in Coffs Harbour basketball.
A little bit of a heat check. No good.
Coffs just struggling a little bit here to get into some rhythm and get some uncontested shots, but only down 3.
Midway through this term. And it's 9-6.
Oh, hooking call by the referee.
So the foul's been, offensive foul's been assessed to Marcus Hayden. Just hooked him in the post. And we'll see what Coffs Harbour can set up here now, coming down the floor. Going early to the early drag screen.
Nick Mark, oh, block.
Number 2.
By Callahan.
And they got it back again.
The backcourt Terriers of Coffs Harbour putting pressure on the floor.
The refs just signalling they want 14 seconds back on the shot clock. Woods coming off the down picks. It's a bit of an old classic out of bounds play, that one, Curto.
Yeah, Cody's not shying away from the open shot right now either. Ooh. Coffs are off to the races.
Number 14 there for Coffs Harbour, just losing his feet. Luke Scott. Going to some horns action. 23 getting on the glass. Callum leading. Monster in the boards.
Both teams here just seem to be bit unsettled at the moment.
Bit tight, mate, bit tight.
A couple of erratic shots. Hopefully boys will start settling down soon, the nerves will calm.
Yeah, so it's 9-8 with 4 minutes to go here at the Breakers Indoor Sports Stadium. Oh, nice little move to the left. And number 14, Luke Scott.
I think we have to do a number check, Scotty, because I actually think number 14's Sam Schellenberger, which is Ash Schellenberger's brother.
So he's got number 15, so he may have changed his number.
We might have to check that out at quarter time here. Ask one of the mums.
Thanks, mate.
That's all right. I only recognised him from earlier in the year, otherwise I wouldn't have known either.
I wonder if he gets he gets called the Badger.
You reckon?
Oh, mate, he's got the same mustache and hairdo. He could probably get a job. Modelling tradies underwear, mate. Right? Yeah.
Good call.
So we got a timeout on the floor here at the Breakers Indoor Sports Stadium, where the Hornsby Ku-ring-gai Spiders are leading 10-9. So while we have this opportunity in this little break, Basketball New South Wales would like to thank their official partners, the New South Wales Office of Sport, Spalding, Carney Sports Marketing, PCYC, Cedar College New South Wales, the Sydney Kings, the Sydney Uni Flames, and Allied Couriers. So without those partners, we wouldn't be able to host weekends like this. So thank you very much to all our sponsors and all our partners that make this thing happen. So we just had a little check to make sure that number 14 was Luke Scott, and that he is. A nice inside move there for the Hornsby Spiders.
Levi Jones turning the corner in the pick and roll there for a nice little floater.
Little right hand floater down the lane there to take the lead back, 12-11.
A lot of pick and roll evident in the game early, Scotty. Corner three from Raymond. Tachi.
Yeah, Raymond was in the group last year, and he's just come back from the Oz basketball tour.
Oh, yes, I did see a post about that from our friend Warren Rosen.
A big shout out to Wazza. If you're out there watching, Waz, somewhere, or if you're here. Now the Coffs Harbour
Division 1 women
have come up with, they've got themselves a little, I don't know what you want to call that.
pirate mascot.
It's I'm trying to work out what it is, Curto.
I think it's a pirate. It's got a patch on it, Scotty. And it's in uniform, Coffs Harbour Sun uniform.
It's been specially made.
Yeah.
It's like a balloon or a blow up something.
But it's definitely got a pirate's patch on it.
How's that connected to the Suns?
Not sure, but he's number 4, so we're going to say it's related to Nick Markham because Nick is currently number 4 on the floor.
Absolutely.
Maybe we need to do a halftime or quarter-time interview to find out.
Yeah, we can do that. Well, if there's anyone out there that knows, that's listening, that knows what that's all about, then
Feel free to comment on the stream currently.
Or send us a tweet at Coach Bowser. A tough move downstairs with a little jump hook there. By number 54.
Brano Walsh.
Gives the Spiders the lead 16-13 with just under 2 minutes.
Number 10, Ash Schellenberger. Under 18 player currently for Coffs Harbour. Only 16, bottom age 18 this year at the moment.
Absolutely great, mate.
Yeah, in our New South Wales program.
In one of our high performance programs, good. So you take care of him, Curtis?
Yes, Ash has been in SVP. Was a reserve in the under-16 state team last year.
Yeah, good.
He's been involved in some of our tour stuff that happens in January, so good to see Ash here. A couple more boys to check in a little while too, I assume. Nick Markham, tough jumper.
Absolutely elevated. Well, it's really good to see that, mate, that the kids are coming through playing in this league that have been through our high performance programs.
Yeah, I think for the country or the regional sides, that having that pathway for those younger kids is really good, so that they're not changing clubs, they're able to stay at home. And
absolutely, mate.
They see that big floater by Nick Markham.
A little floater there off the glass.
If they're able to see a pathway from their 18s to their senior program, then they'll stick around, which is great. And I think Blake's done a good job building that culture there. They've been pretty honest from the get-go to have those younger guys in around practice, and they've obviously qualified for finals. Big block by Sam Russo off the glass.
And he tells him about it too, mate. He got some hops, that kid.
Got up big time. Ash coming off the double.
Kicking it to the second side.
Cody coming off the pick. Looking to get a shot off.
Late in the shot clock.
Big Sammy, the lefty for 3.
Ooh, that's a big shot.
Had to let it go.
That was down in the car park, that thing. So, wow. A bit of pack defense here by the Coffs Harbour Suns.
Oh. Good no call by the ref. Big tip in by
number 14.
Thomas Gillis again. Come on, some big athletic plays this game.
Oh my.
Jesus.
Get upstairs,
and
son.
He's run down the other end of the floor.
Absolutely.
And swatted that thing on the backboard.
There we have it, quarter time. Whoa. How to finish that off.
Good end of the first quarter here of the grand final, Division 2 Youth League men.
And which sees the Hornsby Ku-ring-gai Spiders up 18-15. Wow, 2 big blocks there down the stretch, mate. That's huge.
I think the boys are starting to get in their zone and get after it a little bit here. So hopefully the next 3 quarters are going to be a bit spicy and entertaining.
Well, we have this opportunity again. Basketball New South Wales is excited to announce the continuation of the Sydney Kings HSC program for 2020, which is delivered in partnership with Cedar College and the Sydney Kings. So the program is aimed at years 11 and 12 students, providing them with an opportunity to complete their HSC studies within sport and community settings. To learn more, visit www.cedarcollege.newsouthwales.edu.au. Well, so what was your take on that quarter, Curto? From the Hornsby side of things?
Oh, we're going to get interrupted here. Shout out to our CEO, Maria Nordstrom.
You're all doing an awesome job, boys, and it's very exciting.
Absolutely.
We can't talk about Maria anymore. She's here.
Oh, she's having fika. She's having coffee.
Did you bring us fika, Maria? All right, you got till halftime. You got 10 minutes. All right, you got till halftime. We'll give you some grace. Okay. No, first 6 minutes probably a bit shaky, Scotty. Both teams trying to find their way and settle the nerves early, but the last 3 minutes was a bit entertaining. They started to settle a bit more juice and physicality. Got into the game. A couple of big plays, a couple of big blocks, big shots.
I tell you, exciting block shots. Those boys got up.
Yeah. Some athleticism here in the...
Bit like you and I in our younger day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was me on Thursday night. Scotty had to have a run with the Youth League men at practice. We only had 9. So I haven't played for 5 years and
lit it up.
Played in the last 20.
Bet you lit up.
Yeah.
Had
I moved from the 3-point line to the 3-point line.
and dropped 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turnovers.
I do that every Monday night, mate.
Lucky you.
So we're back here in action in the Youth League Men's Division 2 Grand Final between the Hornsby Ku-ring-gai Spiders and the Coffs Harbour Suns at Breakers Indoor Sports Stadium on a sunny Sunday morning.
Another under-18 fella has checked in for the Coffs Harbour Suns, number 5, Lockie Mihai. Another bottom-age New South Wales high-performance player.
He had an older brother that went through as well.
Mitch Mihai is also a Coffs Harbour junior.
Wow. Tough basket there by Raymond Tachi. Takes their leads by 5, 20-15. A little bit of turnout action.
Pick and roll here.
And the foul will be assessed to number 14, Thomas Gillis. Got his hands in reaching, got him on the arm.
Lockie just looking to settle the nerves early with a bit of juice.
Yeah.
Playing a bit of pressure D and then coming down the other end, attacking the ring hard, making his first foul shot.
4-point ball game right now, 20-16. Big crowds now settled in here at the Breakers Stadium. Big shout out to all those online viewers. If you're watching this back in Coffs Harbour, we hope you're enjoying the telecast and the continuous call team.
And to the Hornsby crew down in Sydney if they haven't made their way up the highway.
Yeah, we want to welcome them on board as well. Send us a tweet to the continuous call team in Sardi and Bowser. Not the people's commentators.
Wouldn't want to upset them. Lockie with a rebound. Coffs pushing the ball quick here.
Speaking about the people's commentators.
Our good friend and colleague Sam Grogan has joined us in the commentary box.
I'm gonna go commentate the important game. Sorry, guys.
He doesn't want to hang out with the cool crew.
They're all important, mate. They're all important, yeah. You didn't want to hang out with the continuous call team.
Ash Schellenberger for 3 from the corner.
Deep in the corner.
Bringing the game back to 1.
20-19. Raymond Tachi just comes back, shows his experience. A little bit of a Euro step there, mate. 22-19, Hornsby's way. They come out the turnout action. Cody Woods couldn't find the rim. Little kick ahead action.
Baseball pass.
Finds it. Number 44 for Hornsby. Jack Vandervelde finds the basket. 24-19, Hornsby's way. Oh, a little steal.
Tom going to get up here.
There'll be a timeout on the floor called by the Coffs Harbour Suns. Hornsby Ku-ring-gai Spiders have started to put the foot on the throat, and they're ahead 26-19 with 7 minutes 47 to go in the second quarter. So the official Spalding Waratah League game ball is now available So you can visit Basketball New South Wales online store at www.bnsw.com.au to purchase your basketball today. So thank you to Sporting, our official ball partner to Basketball New South Wales, and the official naming rights of our Spalding Waratah League, which we're on the big dance day here today at the Breakers Indoor Sports Stadium. So Curto, Spiders showing a bit of authority there and made a couple of easy fast break baskets. Poor turnover by Coffs Harbour here, and they capitalised on the other end to take the lead out to 26-19.
Yeah.
What do you think Coffs Harbour's timeout was about just then?
Well, I think Blake's probably just asked them to settle down a little bit. I think they are an athletic group and will look to push by their shot selection and not being rattled by the half-court pressure that Hornsby showed the last couple of possessions. Cody with a fumble as we speak about. He's calming down a little bit here.
So taking it easy. Coming off that down pick action.
Oh, Ash Schellenberg with athletic finish.
Absolutely.
Good job by the young fella.
Big upper body strength as well. Just be able to take the knock in the air and finish under a lot of pressure. Bringing it back to 26-21. The Hornsby seem to move the ball quite easily.
Yeah. There's not too much pressure going on by Coffs Harbour Suns. They're happy to sit back and let them dictate a little bit.
Little easy basket there with a left-hand finish by number 7 from Hornsby, Maxwell Kettle. 28-21, 6:50 to go.
Oh, Ash Schellenberger with another take.
Absolutely.
Tough finish from the young fella. Stepping up against some boys who are 3 and 4 years older than him.
He was saying that he was under 18s?
Yeah, he's only bottom age, 16 this year.
A travelling violation called there on Hornsby. The Coffs Harbour Suns bench was very excited, up and about it. Substitutions are coming back in for Hornsby Ku-ring-gai, number 24. Checks in, checks back in.
For Tom Gillis.
And gives Gillis a well-earned rest. Sending him back to the top. Little switch. Little kick out.
Lucky Mihai.
He got up.
I think number 7 got a piece of that.
He got up.
Yeah, he did. Marcus Hayden just slowing the game down.
A bit of flow. A little up and under.
A lot of penetration happened in the last few possessions, Scotty.
Yeah, I mean the old coach's cliche of just stick between ball U and basket needs to be applied. But there's no pressure there on that, on the shift of the basketball. So if there's someone denying the lanes, then it takes that opportunity to get in, penetrate and get into the lanes away. But Coffs Harbour seem to be just playing back and packing it in a little bit, and probably relying on Hornsby to shoot the perimeter shot a little bit more.
Jack going 1 for 2 there from the line.
If you're going to play that pack defense, you've all got to buy in on it.
Yeah, and keep the ball in front of you still, really.
Absolutely.
Pick and roll again there. Oh. Referee's doing a good job, I think, letting the game just play and flow.
Absolutely. And I was talking to Deb Kears about that yesterday. I said, all the games that were played yesterday, the referees allowed them to...
Yeah, just letting the kids play.
Yeah, let them decide it.
We want to see these kids playing the game. We don't want to see them sitting on the bench, not playing in the final. So it's good.
Absolutely.
Luke Scott, as Scotty called out earlier.
That's all right, mate.
Going to the line.
We just got to make sure we get it right? Yeah. So it's always good to check, Curto. That's what good commentators do.
Yeah. Unlike the People's commentators.
Unlike them.
They didn't check anything. All they were talking about was some guy with a gold chain and shining.
Well, when
Glare.
when the only tweet you get is yourself tweeting yourself,
Yeah.
you know.
We love our colleague, Sam Gruggan.
We do. Only in small doses.
Yeah. If you tune into the Youth League Men Grand Final next, guys, just half mute it because Scotty will be on there, but he'll have to have Sam. So
Yeah, it's not every day that you get blessed, mate, with people like yourself, mate. Yeah.
thanks, Scotty. We'll just we'll have a chat to Sam before the game, but bear with him. Stick with the game. Should be a good grand final, and Scotty will do a great job commentating. Hopefully, he'll carry the load as usual.
Nice little reverse lay-in.
Maxwell, per kettle.
31-25. Yeah, look, I can teach Sam a few things in the next game, mate. It'll be all right. Bring him along.
Ooh, illegal down screen there. Called by the referee.
It was on Lucky
Mihai,
Mihai, yeah. He's shaking his head. He's unsure what happened then. Number 45 is about to check in for the Hornsby Ku-ring-gai Spiders. Hamish Robb. Yeah, I think Hornsby got a bit of a height advantage over the Suns.
Yeah, I agree with you, Scotty, on
Just slightly. But here we go again. Look, they're shifting the ball quite easily. This is where they'll get the chance to penetrate.
that. Yeah, they're making Coffs Harbour rotate here.
And then that's what happens, right? Inside. Turn him to the middle. You want to probably turn him to the baseline. Take him away from the rim.
Well, he's gone right the last two possessions.
Absolutely,
On the
right?
far side, he's gone baseline with his right hand.
Travelling violation. Called on Lukey Scott. So he wants 13 to tuck his singlet in. The most important rule in basketball, tuck your singlet in.
No comment. Coffs aren't even really looking to play up the floor.
I was just stating the obvious.
No, I agree. I'm not disagreeing.
Oop.
Oh!
Unsportsmanlike foul. Called on number 24.
Marcus Hayden. Nick Markham come up with a big steal there and was off to the races. They've now got 2 shots of possession.
That's his third personal too, Curto.
Yeah, early in the midway through the second here.
4 minutes to go.
Nick misses the first one from the line.
One of 2. And the possession back to Coffs Harbour Suns here. They can convert this into a 3-point play.
Get a bit of momentum back.
Bring it back in to 5 points if they can.
Oh, corner 3 from Levi. Gets his own rebound.
Elevates. Rob comes up with the rebound. Here come the Spiders on the break. Nicholas Markham with a big block. Hands on the ball.
Hornsby ball baseline.
Suns bench are up.
Cody.
Pretty excited.
Cody Woods check back in the game for Lockie Mihai.
This guy's been going to work,
Yeah,
but
showing his versatility going left this possession, Scotty.
absolutely a little low and slow action.
Nick Markham from the car park.
From the car park. Oh, and a
Oh,
foul.
and one, Levi. Big 3. And Joseph Hoover runs over the top of Levi as he's shooting the 3, Scotty.
Brings it back to 33-29 with a bonus, so they could get this in back to 3 points.
Not sure what happened there, if Joseph lost his footing or
I think he just got a hand on his chest and
The momentum shifts again, Scotty.
yeah, it looks like this sort of got a bit unsettled, the Spiders, and probably need to go back to their starting group at some stage, like Raymond Tarkchi's on the bench.
And Paul is as well. Paul
Yeah.
Thomas. 1-3 from Hornsby. Falls short. Marcus Hayden with a rebound.
And Rob's going to... Sam Russo at the foul.
Marcus going on the line for 2.
And just as we spoke about bringing them back in, Curto, in comes Paul Thomas.
Great minds think alike, Scotty.
Great coaches, mate.
Yes, you and the Youth League men coach Rolando are very good coaches. Marcus unsuccessful from the line for the first attempt.
I'm not going sure what I'm going to do with my Monday mornings when I have my catch up with Steve, mate. Our own Fika by phone.
You have to think about other things to talk about, mate, other than your results from the weekend.
I'm sure we can talk about something.
Yeah,
There's something in the basketball world we can talk about.
that's true.
Oh, nice drive.
Ooh.
Oh, got him for a charge. Offensive foul.
Marcus Hayden stepping up there to take the charge. Gets up a little bit gingerly.
Yeah, so the foul's been assessed to Levi Jones, number 11, from the Suns. He might have saw daylight going through there. I'm not sure. And then it sort of, the clouds come over.
Got dark real quick.
Got dark real quick, yeah. Big shout out to the floor wipers who did a big job yesterday here. It's amazing what you can do for a can of Coke and a packet of chips and a bag of red frogs.
Showed a little bit of hustle today. I watched one of the other games the other day, Scotty, and Preston was really slow at it. So it's good to see a little hustle from the young fellas down here in the corner from Gossip City Rebels.
And they've got their phones out, maybe checking out the stats.
They could be checking out the live stream, Scotty. They
might be tweeting us.
Yeah.
Oh, great save. Great save.
Marcus Hayden goes into the wall on the baseline. Strategically not a bad result there for Coffs Harbour. Slow the ball down.
The big fella gets up a bit gingerly and he makes his way back into the play. Two minutes 38 to go. Hornsby still have the lead by 5. They're going inside. Russo not happy with that foul. That'll be his second.
Paul and Raymond seem to be working well together since they've subbed back in, Scotty.
Yeah.
Settle the game down a little bit, be a little bit more assertive.
Again, season finalists. They were there last year. They, they understand what this game means. (35-29) as Raymond hits the first. Unfortunately misses the second.
Levi Jones comes up with a rebound.
Oh, big screen by Russo.
Stares at him a little bit after the pick. Ooh. Is that Marcus's fourth?
That'll be his fourth. And Coffs Harbour want a timeout to talk about it.
Marcus will probably be sitting for a little while now, Scotty, I would assume.
Absolutely.
4 fouls in the first half.
So today's a big day here at the Breakers Indoor Sports Stadium with all grand finals being played. But during the half-time of the Championship Men's Grand Final, be sure to tune in as Basketball New South Wales will be announcing the 2019 Basketball New South Wales Hall of Fame inductees. The 2019 Basketball Hall of Fame dinner will be held on Saturday the 2nd of November at the Ridges Mount Panorama in Bathurst, and tickets are on sale now. So head on over to www.bnsw.com.au/state conference to learn a little bit more about our Hall of Fame dinner and our Hall of Fame inductees.
And just in case you hadn't tuned into the People's Commentary yesterday and didn't hear Sam's obvious statement, it's in Bathurst where the Bathurst 1000 takes place, Scotty.
Oh, is that where Mount Panorama is?
That's where Mount Panorama is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And apparently, Scotty, Sean has driven around Mount Panorama a few times, according to Sam's commentary yesterday, at 60 kilometres an hour in his little Toyota Corolla.
I didn't realise Sam got outside the borderlines, mate, of... doesn't Metropolitan finish at Penrith?
I don't know if he's been to Penrith. I don't know if he knows where that is.
Right. I call Penrith country anyway, mate, right? So
yeah.
Maybe we should take Sam on a road trip with us.
Maybe we should take him to the state conference, Maria. What do you think?
Shall we take Sam to the state conference with us?
We'll take Sam. Oh, Maria's humming an aria about that.
Oh, it's only really...
He's a bit lost.
He might get lost going to Penrith. He might get lost going to Bathurst.
2 hours in the car might be a bit long, Scotty.
Oh, he'd have to stop for sure. He can stop at the Love Bug, at the Lolly Bug.
That's a good point.
The Lolly Bug.
Yeah.
Good coffee there and great lollies.
Sam Russo going 1 for 2 from the line there.
Nice little pass. Unlucky.
Raymond missing the short range layup. 35-30 Hornsby.
With just under 2 minutes to go here at the Breakers Indoor Sports Stadium.
Oh, a little flare.
Hey, a little back pick.
Good curl there by Cody. 2 points.
35-32.
Hornsby going to their flow action.
Shifting the ball. Switch.
Good change there by Cody. Ooh.
Absolutely. He's been big time for him today. He's found the way to find the basket.
Tom Gillis.
37-32, back to 5 points to spread. With 1:20 to go here in the second quarter. Leading into the major break.
Nick Markham.
From the car park.
Reaching foul there.
So the foul will be assessed. Ooh, he's got that on number 14.
Tom Gillis.
So a little reach in there.
Sam Russo going on the line to shoot 2 as we're in the bonus.
Yeah, both teams are over the legal limit of fouls.
That's Tom's second foul for the game.
Russo a little bit short on the rim. We've got 1:09 to go here in the second quarter, and the Hornsby Ku-ring-gai Spiders are leading 37-32. He misses both those. They were probably crucial free throws to keep these guys in touch.
Big pass there by Tom Gillis. Pushing the tempo.
Number 44 on the lay-in.
Yeah, I think free throws going to be big.
Jack Vandervelde. Well, that showed last night in the championship game.
Oh, nice pass by Nick Markham and a dunk by Sam Russo.
Goes upstairs.
Good feed there by Nick. Draw in the D, make a pass to it. Oh.
Russo get off the foot. A little bit of Maradona action.
Shame.
Hey, talk about that. You follow the European soccer,
yeah,
or football as they call it. Yeah,
I do.
He probably could have got a run, Russo, just then.
Yeah, I reckon we could have signed him.
6 seconds.
Hand on the shot there, 3. Oh, rims out. Oh, boards by Hamish Robb. And the stick back. Crowd getting into the game, last 10 seconds here, last play.
I want to go to Horns action.
Oh, Nick Markham with a floater.
Oh,
Quarter attempt.
A little Hail Mary there. And the Hornsby Ku-ring-gai Spiders will go into the major break, leading the Coffs Harbour Suns in the Division 2 Youth Men's Grand Final here at the Breakers Indoor Sports Stadium, 41-34. What's your take, mate, on the first half for both teams there, Curto?
I feel like Hornsby are probably in a little bit more of a control, but I don't think Coffs are out of the game. They just settled down a little bit. They probably need to control the glass a little better and limit their penetration of Hornsby.
And for the Suns, they just can't seem to find the basket when needed. And Hornsby have most of the answers. Anytime they'd make a run at them, Hornsby would be able to capitalise and finish down the other end.
Yeah, they're ready to sniff. And just spoke about free throws. You see him goes 1 for 4 in the last couple of minutes there, and then Hornsby go and convert down the other end. So that kind of hurts him a little bit.
Yeah, free throws are going to be important and probably a factor coming down the stretch when the teams get fatigued and and the game's on the line. That's where you want to be able to make those things and make sure your team's got the cutting edge going down the stretch. So
we'll see that throughout all the games today, really, Scotty.
Absolutely, mate. Because once the relief of making the grand final is there, then it's about execution. So we're going to take a little short break here at the Breakers Indoor Sports Stadium. We'll be back in just under 8 minutes on the continuous call team with Curto and Scotty B.
Hashtag Scotty on the road.
And Curto not too far behind, right? So for you online watchers out there, we'll be back shortly. Grab yourself a bite to eat, grab yourself a cold drink, grab yourself a cold beer, wherever you might be in the world watching this now, and we'll be back shortly. right, the continuous call team is back here on Court 4 at the Breakers Indoor Sports Stadium. It's a short break there while the teams went into the sheds and had their little halftime pep talk. But Curto, we've got a shout out to Lockie McKim, who's a former Hornsby junior. Would that be right?
Former New South Wales State player, Scotty. I coached him in 2014 in Geelong. Under 16 Metro State team.
So where's Lockie currently? Is he still in Australia or is he overseas?
Lockie played youth league for Hornsby. Norths.
Or Saints.
12 months ago.
Okay. I've got a little tweet here saying it may not have to do with him. It says something about Go Saints, but
Yeah, okay.
Saints aren't in it.
I don't know, maybe we'll Google it, Scotty, and see if he's gone to college. I'll Google that now.
Okay, that'll be good. So the continuous call team is back at the Breakers Indoor Sports Stadium. Used to be Bridge Coast. My bad. That's how long I've been doing this for. I can remember that.
Have a bit of clock issues here, Scotty.
Technical difficulties.
Can't get the clock down to 10. We have to wait 3 minutes and 43 seconds.
Let's just play 15 minutes.
Yeah, let's go 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, right?
Yeah, just take 5 minutes off the last quarter. Come on, people.
30-second shot clock.
Why not? Don't take the shot clock away. Don't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't need it in this game currently.
Absolutely not. The shots are going up early. So we're away here in the second half of the Youth League Men's Division 2 Grand Final between the Hornsby Ku-ring-gai Spiders and the Coffs Harbour Suns. And Coffs Harbour have started with the possession in Cody Woods. Finds a little floater down the baseline, makes the basket.
Well, Scotty, Lockie McKim is currently playing at Oregon Tech Owls
Wow, there you go.
College.
So it's a big call out from the USA.
Freshman year this year, had played in 33 games, 10 minutes a game, averaged 4 points and 3 rebounds.
Well, Lockie, if you're watching from the US, thanks for tuning in and watching the continuous call team here today in Curto and Scotty. And there was a foul assessed there.
Oh, we got a nice comment here in the good calling, guys, from Ian Bellett.
Thanks, Ian. Appreciate your support. Big call out to him. The Spiders come up empty-handed at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting a bit rowdy here.
Foul. Oh, we nearly come up with a steal. Little bank action.
Oh,
The bank was nearly open on a Sunday morning at Gosford.
rimmed out.
Here comes the flow action again.
Tom Gillis for 3.
Well, if you go, I'm taking it you can't go underneath those screens, Curto.
Yeah, I think we need to.
If he's a three-point shooter, you might need to fight over the top or hard show and recover.
The Cops probably need to have a look at how they go. Oh, nice slip there by Sam. Oh, big dive on there with 4 by Levi.
A couple of men down.
Oh, Sammy with another block.
And Russo says, no, not in my house. There's a little bit of a soft layup on that too, Curto, but
Yeah.
Russo could have probably put that through the back wall if he wanted to.
Yeah, agreed.
A little down pick and back-to-back triples by. And a timeout on the floor called by the Coffs Harbour Suns. As Thomas Gillis opens this game up to an 11-point lead, 47-36, with back-to-back triples coming off the down picks. So if if I'm Blake right now, I have to be talking about how you defend the three-point shooter, how you defend those down picks that are getting him open.
Yeah. And also the pick and roll coverage too, Scotty.
Absolutely, and maybe rather than getting in the pack D, maybe denying that flow action a little bit and sending it back the other way. Take them out of their rhythm, take them out of their normal action, and make them counteract that in some shape or form.
Down 47-36 here. Hornsby leading the way.
So Dream Hoops round 2 has just opened. Dream Hoops is a program launched earlier this year to help kids in need while learning valuable life skills. Head over to www.bnsw.com.au/Dream Hoops to learn more about round 2 funding, which closes on the 4th of October this year.
Just in time for all the selections from our high performance program, Scotty.
Absolutely, that's where it should be going towards. It's all those kids that are in need. We had 150 applications in round 1, and round 2 is set to be a huge one as well. So,
great initiative by a great man in conjunction with Basketball New South Wales. So,
nice,
for all our kids.
Nice little drive there by Nicholas Markham, and Raymond Tachi just gets him on the foul on the layup, sending him to the free throw line.
Just quietly, Scotty, this muffin is unbelievable.
It looks pretty good.
It's actually really good.
Nice and healthy.
I didn't say it was healthy, I just said it was really good.
That mandarin I had was good too, you know. Washed down with some water.
Did you get that from Breakers Indoor Sports Stadium too?
No, mate, no. Come from Woolworths. Had to get the Ushis for the kids.
Ah, yes.
Here he is. Oh, he was looking for a heat check, I think.
Good closeout by Nick to make him put it on the floor.
Paul Karmas makes the basket. A little flash there to the middle. 49-36.
Hornsby just chipping in from all their members on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're digging in hard. Raymond on the kickback to Paul. Raymond on the stick back. No good, no good, no good, no good.
Nothing to get hold of it, Scotty.
A little bit of aerial ping pong happening right there on the rebounding action. And substitutions made early for the Coffs Harbour Suns as Luke Scott goes to the bench.
Schellenberger checks in.
He was quite good for him early in the game, mate.
Brought a bit of juice offensively and defensively. Maybe looking for that spark off the bench, bit of X factor.
Yeah, there he is. He's doing it all today. Thomas Gillis finds the basket.
Lead out to 15.
Suns have to dig in here right now.
Yeah, Coffs looks a little bit stunned at the moment. Hornsby really getting after him defensively, trying to make him put it on the floor. 3. Nick Markham.
Gillis with the rebound. Looking to take it at the rim. Finds Raymond. Paul on the pull-up. Russo got a hand to it.
Ash and Nick in the pick and roll. Sorry, Ash and Cody. Nick letting it fly at the moment.
Oh dear. Little kick ahead action.
Coffs just seem to have lost their way a little bit offensively here, just rushing.
Raymond. Pushes it out to 17, 53-36, 6 minutes to go in the third. Seems to me that Coffs Harbour didn't need that halftime break.
No. Levi coming off the pick and roll and getting to the ring.
A little kick ahead action. Maybe need to come down, land on 2 feet and get some balance on that one. Corner kick.
Coffs just settling it down here a little bit.
Suns need to find a way here to weather the storm come out of the Spiders' web. Boys need referees just warning the bench they need to sit down during the action. A little screener action there didn't come off. We're midway through this quarter, and the Hornsby Spiders are leading 53-38. And Raymond is normally devastating from that uncontested three, but couldn't find his way.
Sam come up with a rebound.
It's the first time Russo's been inside in those possessions.
Nice kick out by Sam. Unfortunately, Cody unsuccessful from three.
Paul Karmas looking on the kick.
Hornsby just seem to be flowing so well, Scotty, in the transition. Even if they're not getting an early score, they just seem to be going to the right spots, moving the ball with ease.
Yeah, I think they've probably worked hard on that action. And it's always one of those things as a coach. You don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater, so you want to stick to what's worked for you for the season. It's a bit late to be throwing in any new action come on the grand final day. You might run a play here or there that might be used to score, but normally you would be wanting to stick to what your game plan's been for the season that's got you here.
Yeah, agree. Oh, Cody Woods with a great step through on the pick and roll.
Back to 13.
Suns looking to get a little bit closer here, Scotty, to make it interesting.
And they've gone to a zone. 2-3 zone.
Hornsby just moving the ball around nicely.
Karmas can't find that one. Maybe a few stops in this zone might be what they need.
Yeah, if they can convert it down the other end. Or Nick lucky to be able to get to the line here to shoot two.
So there's some great games coming up, Curto, this morning. Got the Div 1 Youth League men's final after this on the main court. Youth League women's finals currently being played out there.
Between North and Newcastle.
Yeah, two informed teams for the season. And then out here we'll have the Division 1 men's grand final between the Tamworth Thunderbolts and the Canberra Academy Gunners.
Yes.
That's going to be a really good game.
Okay. Yeah, I have heard that Canberra's a quality side.
Absolutely, and Tamworth have been the informed team in the north.
And they got a couple of imports?
Yeah, they got a good import. He was the MVP this season.
Yep.
Johnny Island was the coach of the year.
Ah, yes. Should be a cracking game.
Absolutely.
Back to 12 here with Coffs, a little 1-2-2 half-court press back to a zone.
We've got a few of the north versus the south grand finals today. That's one of them, and then the Division 1 women is Wagga versus Coffs Harbour as well.
Ooh, yes, that'll be another good game.
Absolutely.
Is that a replay of last year's final?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, correct. Where Wagga won it, so Coffs Harbour will be looking to avenge that loss.
Oh, big block by Sam.
Sammy Russo says no.
Nick off to the races here. Unfortunately, can't come up with the goods.
A little kick ahead for Paulie.
I believe the import for Wagga last year in the final had like 37, is that right?
Yeah,
she lit it up.
Young import, yeah, she was really good.
She's back again?
Yes, her and the other importer back for their second year, or second season.
One of our high performance athletes will also be featuring in that game, Scotty.
Yeah, Amelia Hassett.
Yeah. Just
actually been just named in the All-Australian group.
ADC group in September, which was great for her. She had a good under-16 nationals.
Perfect. She plays with the Cootamundra Cougars.
Yeah.
They were going to state championships.
They are. Yes, they are. They made the 4 at CCL.
Absolutely, mate. How good's that for a small little country town?
Yeah, they've done well. We've got 2 high performance athletes in there. Alex Oliver is the other one, bottom age under 16 girl from Kuta.
Good. Yeah, good.
And there's a couple other girls who have been in our tours.
Great to see that the Cootamundra Association has a high quality team.
Oh, great read there by Nick Markham and Sam Russo. The game is back to 10, Scotty.
Mate, the zone has been working.
Couple of stops, couple of easy scores down the other end.
How long do you stay in it for, Kurto, is the question until they get used to it, I guess. But they've got stops the entire game.
Yep. Oh,
3 second call.
Oh.
Alex Brockway, the referee, calls the 3 seconds.
Again, Coffs getting another stop, Scotty.
And Hornsby look a little bit deflated here, Kurto. They don't look like they're
a bit flustered.
Yeah. The zone is has flustered them.
A couple of subs here for both teams.
So if the Suns can capitalise here, they'll...
Suns really sticking to the pick and roll here. Oh, and call Lockie Mihai going on the line again. Straight off the bench.
Get it back to single digits.
See if they stay in there 1-2-2 back to a zone, mate.
Well, it seems to have worked so far, and Hornsby haven't been able to capitalise or deliver anything.
Is there a referee's timeout here, Scotty? Blood bin?
Blood bin. Do we have a court supervisor that might be able to assist? Sue Martens is looking like she's going to go grab something. Maybe the blood kit that probably should be at the bench.
And Stephen is just checking out the Hornsby players to see which boys got the blood all over him. Clean that up. So referee timeout, Scotty.
Referee timeout. So while we're talking, while we've got this opportunity to talk, did you know, Kurto, the Active Kids voucher was available from the 1st of July, the second one? For parents, guardians and carers, they can apply for their second Active Kids voucher valued at $100. And you can redeem your Active Kids voucher with any of our affiliated associations. So contact your local basketball association to learn more. So great initiative by the New South Wales government to give us a second voucher. I was talking to Maria about this yesterday. And she said that New South Wales are the only state that have a large amount of money that are given it to the Active Kids. So all you got to do is log on to your Service New South Wales login to get your voucher, which is valued at $100. So it's $200 per kid that they've given this season or this year, and you can use it at any of our basketball associations that are affiliated with BNSW.
Great initiative, Scotty.
Absolutely, and the government has committed to 4 years for the Active Kids voucher.
Yeah, it's great.
So, it'll be perfect for all those listeners out there that they're thinking about playing basketball or maybe have kids involved for the Aussie Hoops or just your local basketball association just to play domestically. You can use that voucher.
Any 8-week program, I believe, Scotty.
8 weeks, that's right. 8 weeks, yep.
So the Suns crowd getting into this
with their blow-up pirate.
Yeah, we should ask.
We need to find out at three-quarter time what that's all about, mate.
Actually, let's put a tweet out or a comment here in the Facebook post. Can somebody from Coffs Harbour please inform us what the pirate blow-up doll is with the number 4 uniform relating to? Is it Nick Markham or is it just convenient that it's number 4?
It's actually probably bigger than Nick Markham.
Potentially.
Yeah. So he makes one of those two, but they're back
Lockie gets his own rebound and the putback.
A little three-point play. Back to 7. 53-46.
1-2-2. Three-quarter court. Half-quarter court press.
Mixing it up.
Half-quarter court. Is that even a word? I just said half-quarter court. That's
mate,
great.
when you're the continuous call team, you can make up anything, mate. It doesn't matter.
That's good.
We'll play that.
Paul for 3 at the top.
No good.
No good again.
Suns come up with a stop. They can get it back to 5 here, Kurto. This could be this half-court press.
Sam in the post.
This half-court press Back to the zone has seemed to work.
Ash Schellenberger.
And he finds it.
The young pups coming up with some plays here for Coffs.
5-point game, mate. It was 17 at the 5-minute mark. It's back to 5.
He's going to stay into his zone until they get a score, right,
Well,
Scotty?
absolutely. Stay with it until it works.
Open 3 from Paul again.
He can't seem to find it.
Oh.
Raymond.
Probably don't want to keep allowing Paulie to get uncontested threes because I'm sure he's going to find his range soon.
Oh, absolutely. He'll find one eventually. There's no doubt.
Sam Risso with his third personal, subbing out here.
He's going to take a little rest.
And Ben Griffiths checking in.
So the Suns have really dug back and got themselves back into this game. You know, they say the third quarter is the money quarter. When the championship's on the line, the fourth quarter is where it's at.
Maybe take some momentum into the fourth here, even though there's under 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, Raymond can't find the basket. Maybe we need to get Elise. Maybe we should text Elise and find out what the hell
Yeah, it's exactly what I was thinking.
that blow-up doll's all about. So the Suns have now got it back to 6.
Cody for corner 3. Oh, rims out.
And the big fella with a rebound. Kicks it back to Paulie.
They're off to the races. This is where Hornsby been at their best, really.
Into the big guy. Into the post. Little kick to
Ooh.
Paulie on the drive. Little
Big rebound from Ben Griffiths.
possession arrows in favour of the Hornsby Spiders. If they can let us know, I think Curto's sent out a call out.
I think Elise is too afraid to say by their laughter.
Oh, and he's been passed up and down the grandstand.
Oh.
He's now in the back row.
Good kick out from Cody. Ash for 3. Goes long. Cody with the rebound.
56-48, under 30 seconds to go in the third. Lockie. Paul's on the break. Just calms it down slowly.
I think Coffs will be a loss. They in man or zone on a miss.
And the big fella.
2 miss. Close ones. Coffs get out of jail there.
Looking for one shot with under 8 seconds to go. Ball's in the hands of Cody. Launches the big one. No good. And there we have it, 3-quarter time here at the Breakers Indoor Sports Stadium. And the Hornsby Ku-ring-gai Spiders maintain their lead after a tough fight back by the Suns. They lead 56-48. Did we get a call on that, on the Pirate?
No, it's not really clarification. It was a bit of a silly response. I'm still trying to seek the response.
We need the real answer, right? Yeah, we need the real
I'm
answer.
still seeking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is it Nick? Is it Nick? So why is he wearing number 4?
All right, we're back. With, just about to start period 4. of the Youth League Men's Grand Final for Division 2, where the Hornsby Ku-ring-gai Spiders hold a slender lead of 8 points, 56-48. And possession out.
Last quarter of the season, Scotty, for both teams.
Absolutely, I've been here, mate. I was sitting in this position last year when we played Illawarra in this exact grand final.
And you both were successful and went through.
Yeah, both teams will get to go through, yeah.
So both teams are guaranteed a spot?
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
Yep.
Oh, that's good for both clubs.
Unless that's changed.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that's great for both clubs.
But we're underway here in quarter 4 and the last 10 minutes of the season for both these teams. Cody Woods came up short.
Tom dropping it out of bounds there.
So she's, we got the Facebook.
Yes.
Little slip in there. Cody Woods underneath the rim with a little reverse seal on the out of bounds play to take the lead, to cut the lead back to 6. 56-50. Paulie Karmas open in the corner for the 3. Can't seem to make it. Hasn't been able to find the rim. Over to Luke Scott, but fumbles the ball out of bounds. All right. Not sure we can repeat that.
I was thinking the same thing.
Thank you, Buck, for the shout out.
Thank you, Nicole, for clarification.
We appreciate that, but we may not be able to. Oh, nice
great
basket.
pass by.
Oh, nice stop by Raymond. Pachi.
Game's getting a little heated against Scotty. The pace has picked up.
Well, all teams are trying to, they're trying to get it done here.
Fortunately, no one just seems to be able to put the ball in the hole last couple of possessions.
Well, you start to rush things when you get that close, and not so much that panic set in, but the nerves will probably be set, given this is the last 10 minutes of their season.
Coffs sticking with the zone. The adjustment seems to have worked for Coffs. They slowed their Hornsby scoring right down.
Absolutely, mate. And then they're relying on contested threes. Cody seems to be doing it all.
Ooh, good find. Ash just wasn't able to gather it. Ash Schellenberger splits the screen for a layup.
Absolutely.
Great play by the young pup.
Back to 4 points.
Still in the 1-2-2, back to a 2-3.
There's a shift in the ball on the skip. Can he make it? No. Out of bounds.
Hornsby probably a little unlucky not to be making any of these uncontested threes.
They've just got to take their time, get their feet set. But, hats off to the Coffs Harbour Suns and Blake. Mixing it up on the defensive end, and they've been able to stick to this.
Yeah, good decision by the coaching staff to get back in it. They were down 17, as you said, Scotty, so need to mix it up, and it's paid off. Boys are executing the...
Yeah. Cody Woods can't find it. And neither team's been able to find the basket from the free ball, mate.
I'll dry it up a bit here.
Both teams don't look tired. That's Raymond. Here come the Suns on the break.
Ash Schellenberger for the drive. Unable to finish.
Tough.
Game getting a bit physical here.
A little bit of tension there, Curto.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything in it.
No.
Just tell them to calm it down, fellas, and move on.
Yeah.
Good decisions by the ref.
Was a foul.
Yeah, and that's fair enough. And bit of chatter between the two boys, getting a little bit physical, but it's the heat of the game, mate. 7 minutes to go in their season.
That was Luke Scott's third personal.
Crowd getting into it.
Crowd getting a bit rowdy here too, mate.
Coffs Harbour Division 1 women supporting their fellow Youth League men. Now Hornsby paying back the the cheering.
It's nice and loud.
Yeah.
Oh, nice little shake.
High post catch, good receiver spot pass there. Bunker spot. Big play by Ben Griffiths.
Just jumped up and contested it.
Cody really looking to play off the pick and roll a lot in this quarter.
Bit of a legal screen.
By Ash Schellenberger here.
And the Suns are bringing in Nicholas Markham and Russo. And we see the return.
Marcus Hayden.
Marcus Hayden.
Sat out for about a quarter and a half, Scotty.
Had 4 fouls, mate. Couldn't afford to lose him.
It'd be a bit cold, one would assume.
6 minutes 57 to go. It's a big call when you're sitting on 4 fouls. But, at some stage, if this season's on the line.
Roll the dice, right?
Roll the dice. Roll the dice, maybe. I've been at the casino. Roll the dice.
Coffs unable to come up with a rebound here.
Well, into the big guy. Little,
well, that's tough.
They can't seem to make it.
No.
Paul Karmas picks up the foul.
Hoping Hornsby can realise that Coffs are not playing zone when they're on a miss. They keep running their zone action.
Yeah.
So, don't think they've worked that out yet. They've gone away from flow completely.
The coaches look a little bit tight over there.
Yeah.
Tightened up a little bit, mate. Sitting in the relaxed pose, but feeling the pinch.
Trying to figure out how to communicate to the boys. Obviously, the message he's sending is not getting through.
Oh, a little. Oh. Crucial turnover. Probably just need to settle that, right? Just pull it back out.
The crowd's up the amp on the game here, and the boys are not
responding, as they would say.
Yeah, responding probably in the wrong way, trying to speed it up themselves. They probably don't need to. That's Schellenberger.
He's been good. He's been aggressive and attacking it. And that's probably what they need to do. Just keep going at the rim.
Yeah, he probably knows he's not a big minute player, but he's a role player. So while he's on the floor, he's taking his opportunity. And, probably play a little bit more now that he's been so assertive. He's keeping the score tick over for him on the bench. That was a 4th foul. I'm not sure who that was on, Scotty. Was it on 50? Was it on Paul?
It might have been.
Or Raymond, maybe.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Well, there's a sub coming in, so it'll probably be for that person, I would guess.
Potentially, yeah, you're right. Ash goes 2 for 2 from the line.
Back to 2 points, Curto.
Just under 6 to go. And Tom Gillis is checking out, so maybe it was him.
Maybe it was. Possibly, right?
Yeah, I missed it.
So did I. But,
one less 3-point shooter on the floor.
Well, they haven't been able to make one, so maybe they can open it up here a little bit. But, for all our online listeners, thank you for listening to the continuous call team.
Cracking grand final we have here in the last 6 minutes.
Looking to penetrate this zone, find the gap.
Oh,
nearly come up with it, mate.
Jack.
What do you call that, the reverse no-look lane?
Up and under, reverse no-look lane.
I'm not sure what you call that. Maybe we can ask the people's commentators what they would call that.
Yeah, I wonder what Sean and Sam would call it. Sean and Sam, are you tuning in today? Would love to give you a shout-out.
Sam's on the Youth League women's game out there, mate.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Then he's backing up with me to do the Youth League men's game.
Ah, excellent. Back to 3, 57-54, Hornsby lead.
Midway through this quarter, in the final quarter of the Youth League men's.
Oh, blocking foul.
Paulie's second foul. A little bit out of bounds play.
Ooh, nice little turnout action there.
Yeah, to the corner, looking like to get that corner 3 off.
Schellenberger.
Oh, yeah. Just put his elbow up at the last second.
Yeah.
Maybe been able to get away with a block maybe there, but unfortunately.
That's Ash's fourth, unfortunately.
Right.
Levi Jones set the check back in.
Raymond Tachi takes the charge. And coach of the Hornsby Spiders has been sitting down. He was up earlier.
Probably soaking it all in, Scotty. Probably doesn't need anybody else barking at him from the sideline. Like the fans are.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we're in that last 5 minutes of this quarter. So they're sticking with this. They're sticking with this 2-3 zone.
Travel there. See if Coffs can get a score here and keep the scoreboard pressure on, Scotty.
That's what they need to do, mate. Just stay in the game.
Oh, a bit of the shuffle action again.
Comes across into the post.
Post catch to Cody. Oh, Cody, little point guard in the post.
A little low and slow action.
Yeah. Ben Griffiths nearly comes up with the glass.
Well, that's an interesting one, right? So, Coffs Harbour had a warning in the second quarter about standing up, and then just got a second warning.
Yes, you're correct, Scotty.
Normally, that would be a technical foul straight away, right? Anyway, don't need clarification on it, but
No.
that's the way I read it.
Yeah, agreed.
But anyway.
Marcus Hayden makes his first. For his first shot attempt
For a long
since
time.
the second quarter.
Absolutely, because he got to travel just a minute ago, so yeah. And no good on the second attempt.
4-point game. Hornsby leading the way.
58-54. Coffs Harbour over the legal limit of fouls.
Back to the shuffle action.
A little step back off the flare.
Levi it. Crowd getting a bit antsy, Scotty B.
Yeah, a little bit unhappy,
Yeah.
the Hornsby
Unhappy crowd.
commentators. Not happy with that call.
No.
Anyway, it is what it is.
Levi unsuccessful from the first attempt.
Things are tighten up when you get this stage of the game.
I just hope it doesn't go into overtime, Scotty.
The continuous call team might be by myself out here, mate.
Yeah.
I might have to grab someone out of the crowd to jump in with me.
At least we'll join in, mate. Fellow colleague.
Fellow BDO from the north.
Supporting her fellow brethren.
The Suns, as you do. Travelling violation there, so it's a 3-point ball game, just under 4 minutes, 22 to go here in the Youth League Men's Grand Final for Division 2 for 2019.
Steal by Paul Carmus.
Veteran play. Hornsby need to capitalise right now on this.
Oh, this could be. Thought he's going to let it fly.
Well, he's got doubt in his mind. He hasn't been able to make one, mate.
There it is. Oh, rims out, Scotty. You can't buy one.
The cling wrap on the ring, brother.
Well, they scored 2 points this quarter, Scott.
I don't know. What was the score?
56-48.
Absolutely was, yeah.
Oh, Ben Griffiths with the spin.
Can't find it.
Nick Markham just taking his time to compose himself. Nick will be going to the line to shoot two as we're in the bonus, Scotty, for both teams here.
Yeah, both teams over the illegal limit.
And as we said earlier, free throws could help decide this game, mate.
Absolutely. Well, the way it's been played, that's where it's going to be won. That's a tough. Gets a user-friendly roll.
Bit of love from the backboard and the rim.
58-56. Misses the second one. No score. The foul's been assessed to number 11 from the Coffs Harbour Suns, Levi Jones.
Marcus back to the line.
Free throws is where it's at, Curto. Free throws is where it's at.
We're going to say 3.5 minutes of free throws, Scotty.
Possibly. Well, they're both over the legal limit of fouls. Makes the first. Makes the second. Takes it out to a 4-point ball game with 3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in this final.
Coffs gone back to their horns action. Oh, Nick Markin. And again, we are going to the line.
Free throw, free throw, free throw. Puts a whole new meaning to the charity stripe. We've got our own little audience, mate.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the
BNSW staff.
BNFW staff down there for the continuous call team.
Jeff Tribb trying to ring us, or?
No, he's going to text me.
Yeah, maybe.
And he makes both back to a 2-point ball game.
60-58, Hornsby lead. Just over 3 to go.
And
Back in the zone, mate.
zone is where it is at. Hornsby have not been able to make a basket from here.
Step
Right.
through by Raymond. It rims out again, mate.
Can't get to it.
I just can't get a bucket. 4 points this quarter.
Hornsby's looking for a timeout too, I think, here, Curto.
Yeah.
They just need to settle the troops.
Yeah, because they haven't had a timeout this half, so.
No, he just called
Yeah.
one coming.
Okay.
Into the horns action. Slip through the middle,
Oh.
down to Cody.
Cody in the post. Sam Russo.
At the top of the key.
17-footer. Tied game, 2.5 minutes to go in the final. Timeout Hornsby.
Timeout Hornsby. The Suns have risen in this quarter, mate.
The big fella.
Uncontested left-handed 17-footer. Away we go.
Tied game in the final. And the Coffs Harbour
Blow up. Pirates.
and crowd going ballistic for the Suns. With the long socks.
Well, mate,
And a pirate patch.
there's a lot of questions that can be asked around that, right?
We might leave that to the viewer's imagination.
Absolutely, Curto. We want to take this opportunity to thank some of our partners. CSM, Carney Sports Marketing, our official apparel supplier to Basketball New South Wales. You can see all our officials and volunteers are decked out in CSM gear. And also our staff here from Basketball New South Wales this weekend. So thanks to Carney Sports Marketing for their generous sponsorship and our official apparel supplier to Basketball New South Wales, Curto.
Are indeed. Look after our state teams.
Gila.
Along with our referees.
So, we have a ball game on our hands here at
2 timeouts apiece. They're signalled by the referee left, Scotty. Both teams have 2 timeouts left.
yeah, and maybe need to use them at some stage. However, we have a ball game on our hands here at the Youth League Men's Division 2 Grand
Ooh,
Final.
They've gone back to full court man-to-man, Scotty. They've changed it up again.
Maybe one possession of this just to fix it.
Yeah, maybe.
Put the doubt in
Big
the mind.
risk, big risk. The zone's worked for them all quarter, but maybe Hornsby had drawn something up to attack the zone. Good defense there by Coffs. Kick out three. Still can't find the basket, but Raymond with the rebound.
2 minutes. 62-60.
Going back to the shuffle action here by the look of it, Scotty.
Here it comes.
And he's going to the line to shoot two again.
Foul's been assessed to number 44, Jack Vandervelde. Finds the basket. 62-61, just under 2 minutes to go. Can't find the second one, Curto.
Hornsby down one here. Coffs again picking up in full court man-to-man, Scotty.
There we go.
Raymond Tachi to the line.
Veteran move right there.
Yeah, he's attacking the big fella. Sam Russo now has 4 personal fouls. Hornsby leading 62-61 with 1:50 left in the fourth.
Makes the first. And no good on the second attempt.
Ben Griffiths with a big rebound.
Jump ball.
Oh,
Possession arrow is in favour of the Spiders. That's a tough one.
Coffs again staying in man.
Now coming off this double.
Three.
Oh, he's
Good
looking
close
at it.
out. Pick and roll action here. The horn set. Oh, Raymond.
Can he make it?
Coffs can't seem to come up with a rebound.
Tough possession.
And again, same play.
Minute 33 to go. Raymond taking it down in the post. Deep three, deep three, deep three. Now I'm going to say this, Curto, from the car park.
Literally.
From the car park. Absolutely takes the lead to 5 with 1:22 to go. Is that the dagger?
Well,
Is that the dagger?
if Coffs come out here and execute, I'd say no. Potentially not. There's a good 3 or 4 possessions left here.
Absolutely.
Coffs come and get a score here. Don't need a 3. They can get a stop and a score and a stop here and another score. They'll be okay.
They're together. Look at their timeout. The boys are together. They know they're still in this. It's not over. I want 1:22. A long time to go. Both teams over the legal limit of fouls.
Would you go for a 3 or would you go for a 2 here, Scotty?
Let's go for the 2, mate.
Yeah, go quick one.
Go
Yeah.
get a 2.
Possible M1.
2 and an M1 and maybe you get a stop. They're not in panic stations just yet.
No.
They've been here. They've dug their way back from a 17-point deficit.
Similar to the Youth League men game with 3 minutes to go yesterday.
Absolutely, brother.
Coffs advancing the ball.
What's the play?
Box formation here, Scotty. Wonder if they're going some screen-to-screener action here.
Down pick, off pick. There's Nicky Markham
Swinging Cody through to the post.
coming off the downs.
Oh, they've gone for the 3.
Ooh, Raymond comes up with a rebound.
We got a look.
66-61, just on a minute to go.
Ooh, Hornsby a little bit erratic here. Oh, big move by the... Oh, and the turnover.
And a
Ben
steal.
Griffiths come up with... Oh,
Oh no. And a foul.
Well, that's probably a good play for Coffs. Clock stopped, get a line to shoot 2.
Is that his fourth? That's his 5th.
Yeah.
That'll be his 5th, and they'll get to the free throw line. They just needed a settled play there, Hornsby. But rushed it a little bit. But the quick thinking hands of Benny Griffiths.
Yeah, strong, solid hands there on the steal.
Got the steal.
Nearly threw it away.
Absolutely. Nearly got a second chance at it, right?
Again, we've been saying it all game. Sounds like we're preaching it, Scotty, but free throws are vital.
Well, we talked about it early in the piece, so it's come to fruition, like. He just needs to make these two, Nick Markham, ice in the veins.
Yeah, well, I've seen him make some big shots earlier in the year, so. Nearly touched the roof.
Finds the bottom of the net right there, swish.
Got it up. Put it up there.
66-62, 56 seconds to go. There's no timeout in.
Another one.
No timeout in, just, no.
They look like they're going to a 1-2-2 against Scotty, which has worked for them.
Up the floor. Through the middle. Don't need a panic.
Oh.
Don't need a panic. Don't need a panic.
They're going back to a man, though. Not sitting in a zone this play.
Coming off a drag screen. Little kick on action.
Handoff.
They need to find their scorers.
Here
there it
comes
is.
Tom.
Little step back.
Oh.
Little step back. Raymond on it. Raymond on it. Raymond Garchi. Timeout.
Big rebound from Raymond.
Timeout.
Big rebound from Raymond.
Absolutely huge rebound from Raymond. Nick Markham wants to talk about it. I think he was thinking that the shot clock may have gone off before he got that.
Yeah, I think he got it off in time.
Yeah, so do I.
I think he had 1 to 2 seconds left on the clock. I think it was the right decision.
And the Hornsby crowd has erupted here at the Breakers Indoor Sports Stadium.
Look like the youth women, maybe champ women down the front here supporting.
Looking a bit seedy this morning.
Spiders are back out of the timeout early. Down 5, Scotty.
28 seconds to go.
No timeouts left for Coffs, I believe.
How many is Hornsby got? One?
One. You go for a 3 or a 2 here, Scotty?
You've probably got to go for a 3 here. Get it back to 2, get a steal, stop the clock. Go for the steal first, maybe then foul.
Unless they can get a quick 2 inside the 4 seconds before the shot, like 24 seconds.
Absolutely.
A real quick
one. A real quick one. It's got to be a quick hitter right here now. Otherwise,
dagger 3.
Otherwise, you have to go for the 3. You have to go for the 3. Got to get it back to 2. And then, Hornsby come and play under a bit more pressure.
Yeah.
They extend the zone, extend their up the floor.
Oh, they got the quick one.
Little go.
Next. Unsuccessful there.
Caruso went up to say, maybe not.
I don't think they had the whistle. I'm not sure.
It's the first time the coach has been up in 2 quarters. Paulie.
Might be feeling a little bit more calm.
Thomas Gillis.
He was big in the first 2 quarters.
Up the free throw line right now. He needs to get these 2.
Actually, to be fair, probably even in the 3rd quarter when they went on the run, he made some big shots.
Hit those 2 big threes.
Yeah.
But he needs to at least make one of these. No timeout left for Coffs. So it'll be just play through this.
Yeah, got to get a quick one though,
Got
right?
a quick one, right? And then steal or foul, right?
Yeah.
He's missed both.
Can't come up with a rebound.
Oh, no. Hornsby with a rebound.
Coach killer.
Hornsby with a rebound. Absolutely.
Coach killer, O boards.
O boards right there in the free throw.
Yeah.
Not only was it an O board, but it was O board off the free throw line. That's more than a coach killer, Curto, right?
We'll lose some hair over that, right?
Yeah, that's why we're both bald nearly, mate, right?
Yeah, I feel like I will be.
Yeah, that's happening,
It's
right?
coming soon. Maybe after today's game.
Yeah, shave it off, brother. Championship shave.
Oh, I didn't say that. Jeez, don't tell the boys that. Keep that one under your hat.
Yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, you might have to keep it under your hat, mate, right? Yeah, so it doesn't
Literally.
shave off, yeah. So he's missed the first. Bit of pressure from the free throw line right now. And he's missed the second, and there's a foul from Raymond. Silly foul. Should just play that out, right? So they've got to get it over, run a play, get it quicker, but don't foul, put him at the free throw line. Give him a chance now to stop the clock.
Again, free throws. We make Coffs can make 2 here. Then
Is this Benny Griffiths?
Yeah, it is Benny Griffith.
At the free throw line,
I think it'll be his first time for the game.
He needs to make both.
Yeah.
He needs to make both.
He's confident. First one's good.
These guys have got a timeout. If he makes it, they're going to call it. They want to advance it, maybe.
Do they?
Or do you keep it back down there, mate, and not advance it?
Like the Rift did yesterday, mate.
Yeah, I've done that.
Strategic plan with 5.7 seconds to go yesterday.
I did that in a game against Bankstown this year at home.
Ah, excellent. How'd it work?
Perfect, mate. Perfect. We throw it in the backcourt, mate, and just run the clock out. Don't need to bring it up here where they can probably get it, you know. So,
yeah,
not a bad rule, that one, mate.
No, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
You lose a shot clock, but when it's under 24 seconds, who cares?
Doesn't matter. Yeah, that's right. Here we go. So he's back at the free throw line. He missed his last 2.
4-point game still.
He needs to make at least one of these, Curto, right?
Yeah.
At least one of these.
Seal the game.
Seal the game.
Long rimmed it.
Maybe he should shoot it from the 3-point line. He's better there.
The car park, right?
No reserve parking today in the car park. It's been taken away.
Terrigal High School. Parking only.
Oh, he's missed both. Now they need a 3. They have to go for 3.
Oh, Levi with a step back. Long. Sam Russo with a hustle. Oh, out of bounds on the tip in.
And that will be the ball game, Curto, I would think.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to call a timeout here.
They're going to advance it anyway.
Just get it up here.
Yeah.
Don't need no overtime games, mate.
No. It'd be appreciated if we could move this along quickly.
With 2.9 seconds to go.
Longest 3 minutes of the game.
Yeah. So Hornsby have really grinded this final out. They've led for most of the game, I would say.
Yeah, I agree.
They've weathered some really good defensive pressure from the Coffs Harbour Suns, who have really take their hat off for them.
Oh, they've done well. Like 4 back from 17 down, Scotty, and made it a ball game.
And, you know, they say the old cliche is you got to lose one before you win one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a valid point.
But stranger things have happened with 2.9 seconds to go.
That is very true.
It was a college game 18 months ago where they were 11 or 14 down and won it.
Was it Duke?
I don't know if it was Duke. It was. I remember.
Virginia did something too, though.
Absolutely.
The final.
Absolutely crazy. Like they were down by a mile.
Is that the semi?
And then like hit these big threes to win the game. And
yeah, the guy hit the corner three.
Yeah.
I think it might have been the semi, the NCAA.
So, someone from Hornsby make a free throw. This game will be in the bag. You just need one free throw and you'll be right, right?
The crowd just want one.
They just want one. We're saying the same thing. We just want one.
The bank is open on Sunday morning.
And we'll take that one. We'll take the bank. Why not? That will be the ball game here. We'll double bank. And there we have it, Curto. The 2019 Division 2 Youth League champions, the Hornsby Ku-ring-gai Spiders, defeating the Coffs Harbour Suns in an epic final here, 69-64. What a terrific game of basketball, mate.
Yeah, great game. Great game to start the weekend with finals, grand final day.
And, mate, it was terrific being on the continuous call team with you today, mate.
No,
really,
thank you, Scotty.
Really enjoyed it, brother. And all the best in this next grand final where you'll see Sam and I making the call. But congratulations to both teams
on their seasons. And hopefully being promoted to Division 1.
Division 1 is coming their way. And that'll be a big road trip to Coffs Harbour.
Every single
team in that league.
Yeah.
Coffs Harbour, here we come.
Yeah.
Hoey Moey.
Hoey Moey, sponsor of the Youth League men.
Get to the Hoey Moey, mate.
Yeah.
Get to the Hoey Moey, right? Yeah. Anyway, Curto, from us here at the stadium, Breakers Stadium, we're going to call it the day. And congratulations to the Hornsby Ku-ring-gai Spiders and the Coffs Harbour Suns. Well done. And then we'll have the Division 1 men's grand final coming up between the Canberra Gunners Academy and the Tamworth Thunderbolts. So from Curto and Scotty, thanks to our online listeners or watchers or viewers, and stick around. There's some great action here today. So it's peace out from us here at the Continuous Call team.
which goes to from Hornsby, number 14, Thomas.